What's up, baby? We back again. We're going to do another video on the NBA free agency. Before the video gets started, be sure to toss a like and a subscribe. It helps the algorithm so much. I appreciate it so much. Having said all that, let's get into it. This is the top 5 free agency winners. And no, number 1 is not the Los Angeles Lakers. So stay tuned to find out who I find the number 1 winner of the free agency is. Before we get started, however, we're going to get to a couple honorable mentions. One being the Toronto Raptors. The Toronto Raptors did a great job at getting rid of Marc Gasol. Marc Gasol was my biggest priority to dump. However, we did lose Serge Ibaka, which was a little bit unfortunate because I think Serge Ibaka played a pivotal role for us and did very well. Having said all that, we also signed Fred VanVleet, highest paid non-drafted free agent of all time. Fred VanVleet is returning to the Rap Show. Praise be to Allah. Thank you, Toronto, for signing our boy Freddie. We also signed Eric Baines, who is 33, which is a massive upgrade to Marc Gasol. I just feel that Eric Baines is in much better shape. He's younger than Marc Gasol. He can lead the way for the upcoming big men. We also signed Chris Boucher, Canadian talent staying in Canada. I love to see it. I wish we could have signed Tristan Thompson. Unfortunately, we could not. That is also part of the reason why the Raptors didn't make the top 5. Now, before free agency, we signed Malachi Flynn, who in my opinion is the next Russell Westbrook. He's got a great mid-range game. His court vision is absolutely immaculate. He can make passes that you just don't expect out of a smaller guard. He's a pup, he's a baby, but we're gonna build him up. He's gonna go through the system and he's gonna be great. I could very well see him being very much like a Russell Westbrook, a triple-double, maybe not to the extreme caliber of Russell Westbrook, but that type of player, an all-around versatile guard who can pass, who can rebound, who can shoot. The second runner-up is the Miami Heat. They re-signed Goran Dragic while also leaving room for the Giannis Antetokounmpo sweepstakes next year. That was their main goal. That's what they did. They didn't do anything much of any substance aside from that, but they got their guy Goran, and they saved room for Giannis. If you have room for Giannis, you should be trying to sign Giannis next year. You should be clearing room and saving room. If you have room and you haven't signed a huge free agent, you need to go for Giannis Antetokounmpo. This guy was drafted 15th overall in 2013. He's the reigning 2-time MVP and current Defensive Player of the Year. 3rd player in NBA history to do so. This guy is, for 10 years to come, going to be the best player in the NBA. If you have room for Giannis, try and sign him next year. This year, the runner-ups are Miami Heat, Toronto Raptors. Getting to it, starting at number 5, we have a 3-way tie. We have De'Aaron Fox, Donovan Mitchell, and Jason Tatum. These are the 3-way tie for 5th place in the top 5 free agency winners. De'Aaron Fox's first 3 years in the NBA, he averaged 12 points, 17 points, and 21 points. His field goal percentage always increased. He did, however, shoot a career worst 29% from 3 last year. Doesn't matter. You signed the deal. You got the max contract. You're a winner. Donovan Mitchell. First year, 20.5 points. Second year, 23.8 points. Third year, 24 points. He's gotten better in every statistical category over the first 3 years of his career. He's going to be a bona fide all-star for many years to come. Good for you. You signed the contract. You got the bag. Jason Tatum, the youngest of the 3 at age 21. What more needs to be said? The guy shot a blistering 40% from 3-point last year, averaged 23.4 points a game. He's gotten better in every statistical category as the years have gone by as well. Rebounds, points, assists, blocks. Jason Tatum as well, bona fide all-star for years to come. Good for you. You signed the contract. You got the bag. You are in a 3-way tie for the 5th winner in the 2020 NBA free agency. Good for you, Jason Tatum. Good for you, De'Aaron Fox. Good for you, Donovan Mitchell. You signed the contract. You got your max extension. You got the bag. Bravo. Coming in, the 4th place winner of the 2020 NBA free agency is Giannis Antetokounmpo. Now, Giannis Antetokounmpo didn't get the guy that he wanted, so everyone's saying. Bogdanovich did not sign with the Bucks. However, they did get Jrue Holiday. And Jrue Holiday, as of right now, is, in my opinion, a bona fide all-star and will bolster that Bucks team beyond what they were last year. Jrue Holiday will aid in Giannis Antetokounmpo's double, triple, quadruple teaming getting to the hole because Jrue Holiday as well is a big body that can get to the hole and can pass the ball and can shoot the ball. Chris Middleton shot career highs last year and has always been helping Giannis space the floor out. However, the addition of Jrue Holiday aids Giannis in a way that he's been needing for many years to come. Giannis Antetokounmpo, go out there, make an NBA Finals at least, re-sign with the Bucks, show some more allure for that small market team, draw more free agency, sign again with the Bucks, win a championship, do it right. Let's go. I'm rooting for Giannis and the Bucks. The third place winner of the 2020 NBA free agency is LeBron James. Now, everyone has the Lakers and LeBron James as the first place winner of the 2020 NBA free agency. We all know what they did. They added Dennis Schroeder, who averaged 19 points off the bench last year. They added the reigning sixth man of the year, Montrezl Harrell. Additionally, Dennis Schroeder came in second place in the sixth man of the year voting. He will not be coming off the bench this year, however. They lost Rajon Rondo. Montrezl Harrell and Dennis Schroeder are 1 and 2 sixth man of the year last year. Added to the Lakers, unbelievable. They signed KCP. They signed Wesley Matthews, all of which spaces the floor for them. The Lakers are going to be great. They're probably going to go to the finals again. However, they did lose Dwight Howard and they did lose Rajon Rondo. Now, these two have championship mentality. They won last year. Rajon Rondo has won before as a pup. Losing them kind of hurts the team, in my opinion. I think that these players have been in the playoffs many times, gone deep in the playoffs many times. Dwight Howard with the Magic, Rajon Rondo with the Celtics early in his career. And they added a level of championship mentality that the Lakers no longer have. I know they have AD, they have LeBron James. They'll be well off, they'll be fine. They also, unfortunately, added Marc Gasol. Now, I think Marc Gasol is much more of a detriment than he is an addition. Because all of these reasons, I have the Lakers at the 3 spot and the biggest winners of the 2020 NBA free agency. Don't at me. If you think the Lakers are number 1, put it in the comments. Let me know. If you think somebody else is number 1, put it in the comments. Let me know. I'd love to hear from you. Coming in at number 2. The number 2 winner of the NBA free agency is DeAndre Ayton. And here's why. DeAndre Ayton is going to be playing with CP3. CP3 is this generation's greatest floor general. He is the man, the myth, the legend. He is the leader of Lob City, accompanied by DJ, Blake Griffin, and led by Doc Rivers. This is the same Doc Rivers that was with the Clippers last year before he got clipped. No pun intended. CP3 is going to add an unfathomable element to the Phoenix Suns because he's going to open the floor up for Devin Booker, probably going to average 30 points this year. You heard it here first. He's going to open the floor up for DeAndre Ayton. He's going to put DeAndre Ayton to a career high, 20 points, 12 rebounds a game. DeAndre Ayton is going to make an all-star game. CP3 is going to elevate both Devin Booker and DeAndre Ayton specifically to an all-star appearance. DeAndre Ayton is going to be a huge factor for the Phoenix Suns in years to come, and he is going to benefit from CP3, this generation's greatest floor general. Go DeAndre Ayton, sign that contract, get your bag next year. Let's go. Phoenix Suns, Devin Booker, spaced out, DeAndre Ayton in the paint, CP3 facilitating to him. CP3 can shoot 3, CP3 can pass the ball. Devin Booker's going to shoot and score a lot this year. DeAndre Ayton is going to benefit from CP3. And the number 1 winner in the 2020 NBA free agency is, drumroll please, Gordon Hayward. We have Gordon Hayward, who signed a $160 million deal with the Charlotte Hornets. The Charlotte Hornets! I have no idea what the Charlotte Hornets are doing. They have 4 guards, Terry Rozier. They drafted Melo at 3rd overall. They have Devontae Graham. They have Malik Monk. What are they doing? They have these 4 guards, and now they're signing Gordon Hayward to a max contract. I don't get it. Gordon Hayward went through one of the most gruesome injuries I've ever seen in my entire life. I hate the Boston Celtics, but I'll never forget when the Boston Celtics were playing the Cleveland Cavaliers, and he rolled his ankle. I was screaming at the TV for people to help him. It was gruesome. It was absolutely horrendous. I hate the Celtics, but I was really, really in that moment in time fearful for Gordon Hayward's future. I never want to see a player get hurt. I want to see players thrive. I want to see players do well. I want to see history. I love the sport. I want to see the sport thrive. Gordon Hayward has not played meaningful basketball in 4 years. His last year in Utah and his last year in Boston, he did shoot very well from 3-point. So, I mean, maybe he'll be a catch and shoot, but he's supposed to play small forward to power forwards. So how is he possibly going to space the floor for their 4 guards? Their bust in Melo, who was drafted 3rd overall and just does not look like a 3rd overall draft pick. He just looks out of shape. He looks kind of sluggish. He shot 29% in Australia against Australian pros, and everyone's like, oh yeah, they're grown men, they're pros. Well, there's a reason they're in Australia and they're not in the NBA because they're not good enough to play in the NBA. What do you think's going to happen to his 29% field goal percentage when he's getting locked down by NBA guards? It's not going to be good. That's a bust. Gordon Hayward is supposed to come in and be the best player of this team when he hasn't played meaningful basketball in 4 years? I don't know. However, Gordon Hayward, you signed the contract. You got the bag. Number 1 winner of the 2020 NBA free agency. Having said all that, Be sure to toss a like and a subscribe. It helps the algorithm so much. I mentioned that at the beginning of the video. I post sports content on my Instagram and YouTube, so be sure to follow them. I love you all so much. Thank you for tuning in. Stay safe out there. Peace out. Take care.